Also an assist by number 31 of the Rockstars. That is the Deadite. I have a shout-out. First shout-out of the evening is for Gory Mame. It is from Aunt Mame. Where are you, Gory Mame? We have a shout-out from Aunt Mame to Gory Mame. Take no prisoners, it says, from Aunt Mame. Not only is she a lead jammer, she's cleaning up the track. Did you see her pick up the debris off of turn number 4? Veronica grabs at number 4 for the Radicals and calls that jam off. And yes, she also cleans debris up off the track while maintaining lead jam status. That is Carnage of the Rockstars on the jam line with Bab and loaded. Meanwhile, Action Jackson spending a little time out of the penalty box for the Radicals. Right at starting this jam, one blocker short. Well, look at the footwork on Carnage. A hop, skip, and a jump into lead jam status. That is Carnage. And that pop and load has made her initial pass also. Recycled all the way behind that last blocker who pushed her out. This is now a power jam situation for Carnage as Babcock and Loaded is in the penalty box. For a little break. I believe that was a track cutting call on Babcock and Loaded. Carnage sliding through one more time. That is a grand slam for Carnage. Don't forget she picks up a point for the skater in the penalty box as well. Look at her spinning up against that floor wall of Radicals. Huge hit by Gory Mame. And Gory Mame getting a penalty on that last hit. And refs are calling for an official timeout. I'm going to talk to Gory Mame here in the penalty box.
I think they need to open their eyes. Yeah, there was no elbow or anything.
I'm pretty sure we have it. I played up there before, I'm pretty sure. Well, they went too far, so they might have been up a little bit earlier.
I have a special shout out to referee Butcher Chops. He's based out of Syracuse, but he's a 1997 graduate of Pottstown Senior High School. Is that Pottstown, Butcher? Pottstown Senior High School. Shout out to our referee, Butcher Chops. Gory Mame's penalty was an out-of-play block. An out-of-play block, so she gets to spend 30 seconds here on the sidelines.
That means I don't know.
Don't forget shout-outs. You can get them for $1 a piece at the merch table by the front entrance.
Like it would have been different if
$1 makes Big Daddy holler.
the camera was behind her.
And hey, we're back in play. Jasper now in the penalty box for the Radicals. Disaster Girl also picking up 4 points on that last point scoring pass. Lynch and number 711 doing a fine job up front. That is Ains Lowe. Ains Lowe going back to the penalty box. I think that's his first time at the penalty box this evening. And it is also a power jam situation for Disaster Girl as Sundrop is in the penalty box. Disaster Girl calls that jam off. She had a nice little jam for herself. Just over 10 minutes left in this half.
That's what I do like to get here on a Thursday night off, so this one is like, this is over so quick.
First things first, I'm really hot. Just let the whole world feel it. And I'm still in the motivated.
Look who's got this star on her panty cover again. It is Action Jackson of the Roller Radicals. Action Jackson jamming again. She's jamming against number 685, the Intimidator of the Pottstown Rockstars. Intimidator is the lead jammer. And Action Jackson has made her initial pass through the pack. Calls out that jam with authority. I have a very unusual shout out. It says I could have used this dollar to add bacon to my entree, but instead I bought a shout out to referee Jim Samia. I could have used this dollar to add bacon to my entree, but I instead bought a shout out to ref Jim Samia. Veronica Gesperger jamming through the rack and she wins it. Veronica Gesperger. And that is number 8. That is the Lynch jamming for the Pottstown Rockstars. Look at the footwork on Berger. There's 4 points for the Radicals. Their score by the way 73-53 as a 20-point game with just over 8 minutes left in this half. Lynch trying to power her way through the front line of the Radicals. Meanwhile, Veronica Gesperger goes down and gets a forearm foul, I believe. Now a power jam situation for the Lynch. Oh, here comes the penalties. They're racking up now. That is Disaster Girl going to the penalty box. As well as number 7. There's a grand slam by the switch. You'll see the pack is pretty much not moving at all. Why that pack is not moving is because the speed of the pack is dependent upon the majority of skaters on the pack. Right now, Pottstown has the majority, so they are going to slow the pack down to make it easier for their jammer to score points. Just under 7 minutes left in this half. And we are going to go to the timeout. And I believe the discrepancy was the Pottstown jammer attempted to call the jam off, but she was not the lead jammer.
Oh my God.
That little trick. I have a shout out right now. It says happy 40th anniversary. Is that 110th? Whoever wrote this, your penmanship is awful, but happy 40th anniversary to Mother of Disaster and Disaster Dad. Thank you for being such amazing, superhuman, superfine parasites. Oh, parents, and celebrate with the radicals. You are not parasites, folks. You're parents. Happy anniversary. Disaster Girls, Mom and Dad, happy 40th anniversary. Have a nice round of applause. Where are you, 40th anniversary parasites? Happy anniversary. I don't know what's worse, my reading or this penmanship. But that is from your lovely daughter, Disaster Girl. And everything seems to be squared away now. Veronica Getzner once again jamming around. Look at that footwork on Burger. There's the Burger. This is still a power jam situation because the Splinch is in the penalty box. As is Disaster Girl. Veronica Getzberger, grand slam. 5 more points for the Radicals. No points for Pottstown. Jam is concluded. 84-66 current score. Just under 6 minutes left in this half. And head ref calling the captains or bench coach of both teams center track. Don't forget to join us this evening at the after party. We will all be at the Factory Underground. They're located at 105 Main Street, Wilkes Barre. There are directions on the back of the boat booklet. Do not trust your GPS. We wound up in a bad neighborhood last time we did that.
I call it bright.
Any of us were directions on the back of the boat booklet. I'd also like to recognize some visiting skaters here this evening. We have Twerk Tank of the Pottstown Rockstars. And we also have Misfortune Cookie of the Pottstown Rockstars visiting this evening. Misfortune Cookie, by the way, got her start in roller derby right here. She was one of my skaters with the Wilkes Barre Scranton Roller Radicals many years ago. Twerk Tank, you say, huh? Twerk Tank?
Oh, yeah, that's full on here, yeah.
If I was a skater, I think I'd be Septic Tank. Because I'm full of... My number would be number 2. What do you think? Would that be a good number for the name Septic Tank? Sure, I think the officials are taking a little extra time so everybody has more opportunities to buy 50-50 tickets and raffle tickets for all those great prizes over there. They will be drawn at halftime. There's some original artwork. There are tool sets. Tickets are only $1. You can get 10 tickets for $5, please. It is a wonderful charity, Roots Place. It is a women's shelter.
We're thinking September sometime, like 2 Okay. Okay, I don't think really we have anything planned in September. Well, mine, so I can take all my things that we say instead of... Yeah. Alright, I have to say that. Yeah, alright. Well, you just took it. September, I don't have anything. I have class. I'm done with class at 12. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't have to do that. I have class at 12. I'm doing it at 12. And I can only to the building.
prizes on the raffle table are from their own winery, 666 Tattoo, Savo's Pizza, Riverside Bar. There's a Jägermeister basket, or a Jägerbomb basket if you will. Conflict Tattoo, Gertrude Hawk, Piston YMCA, Baker's Maple, I beg your pardon, Snap-on Tools. Some original artwork by Amanda Robinson, a former skater of the Radicals. She was the roadrunner. And there's some that's up there by Karen Jackson and her mom, and Heidi Lowry.
Yeah, I don't know. This is all like the lady. Like one of people like or like,
Okay, I believe the officials have worked out the issue. There was an issue with when the jammer left the penalty box. But I believe it's all been worked out now. All 10 skaters back on the tracks. Some of them taking a big spill there right off the whistle. Meanwhile, we have a lead jammer. Through all of this, it is Babcock and Loaded. Babcock and Loaded is the lead jammer now.